Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we're gonna do a twin flame reading. If you guys already know how I feel about twin flames, you know this is gonna be probably an interesting reading. There is something about silence coming to an end, non-action coming to an end. This person is at basically that crossroads. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Two of Swords because there's a decision, and either this person gets on the bus or misses the bus, right? There's just two options here. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I'm always like, it's like when a cat is trying to figure something out. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hi there, Christina. Welcome. All right, I think we'll actually pull a few more from the situations deck. And if you're wondering what I mean by how I feel about twin flames, I feel like they can be a little bit, hey there, Miss Joanna, a little bit tricky because some people can, use labels to control you and your boundaries. So I think it's just important to keep in mind that there's no connection out there worth shutting down the work that you've done on your spiritual journey or feeling like you have to give up on something like a boundary or a goal for that person, right? So as long as they're still challenging you to be a better person in a healthy way, then yeah, like put them on a little pedestal, but not a giant one. We have lost and recalling. Ghosted, blocked, cut off. Exactly. So we have something that happened here between the two of you, and it's created enough distance where this person's already been kind of struggling to let go of images or memories with you because there's like a feeling of dread coming along with this. Like, will I ever be able to make more memories with this person? Is this all that I have of them? Love and escapade. So it looks like we have somebody here who is considering taking a little bit of a trip to see you. Normally, I might be tempted to feel like somebody is trying to hide their love, but we already have the crickets in the reverse card. So this is somebody who I think is realizing they have to take action or take a seat. Hi there, Voodoo. Welcome. We have children coming out. You'll notice this also has kind of a connotation of being playful, right? So there could be something about your attitude or your spirit that's kind of infectious, a little bit addicting. I think this person misses listening to you like make jokes. Yeah, I think there's something here about how you communicate, in particular in text format, that cracks this person up. So you probably have like one of those really giant text message threads, or you like to have GIF wars, whatever it is. All right, we're gonna use the Lenormand. We'll go with the Fairy Lenormand. All right, what else do we have today? Oh, the hits keep coming, you guys. This is great. This is a good reading. This is probably connected to the reading. Was it yesterday or the day before? Okay, it wasn't the Killing Them Softly. I don't think it was. I don't know. It was one of the messages in the last like 2 days where somebody was coming back after a ghost situation or a separation, and they actually did the healing. Well, we have somebody here who has done the healing. The cross is the very last card in the Lenormand, number 36. And it indicates somebody who has gone through loss, but found a way to stay courageous. So a lot of times this looks like ego death, rearranging your life and removing toxicity. This person has been working to get to the point where they felt like they could finally reach out to you again. So they had some plans or some goals that they felt they needed to address before they came back into your sphere. With regards to children, I also feel like for some of you, there is something here about children causing a delay or something about children being a little bit of a barrier. Maybe one of you wants kids, one of you doesn't. Maybe one of you wants kids and one of you um, has kids with someone they don't like. There's something here that made it a little bit tenuous. Somebody felt like this was going to be a little bit of a challenge. We had this in the reading this morning. That one starts off with the word karma, but we've got the key and the snake. Both of these were in the reading earlier today, and I did sage, but we've got somebody that is, I think this is more about moving in silence. This, I think, is about following intuition. I want to get a little bit more information on that before I totally make that benign. Because normally when I see this card, I don't really care for it. All right, we're going to go for the Rider-Waite. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, Four of Wands. Well, some of you need to know that your person is single. Some of you may have been a little bit frustrated dealing with somebody who expressed that they have feelings for you, but that still remained in an unhealthy or toxic relationship of some sort. Now, this could be a live-in relationship or like a marriage, right? Yes, Voodoo. Hi, Patricia. Welcome back. Hi, Debbie. So there's definitely a change in status here, or somebody feeling like they finally have. For some of you, this is just freedom to pursue a high level relationship. So maybe they were a little caught up in work. Maybe they were trying to help with family matters. Great TV show. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you must look adorable, however you do the thing that you do. But we have somebody who's been watching you with the Page of Swords. Maybe you have a habit of posting pictures on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. There's some way that this person has been seeing you, maybe not every day, but they have been able to see you. And I think they've fallen more for you. Or at the very least, this person is realizing that what they initially mistook for a really hot person or somebody they really wanted to be naked with, this was love. And I think that kind of irritated them. I don't think they were wanting to have emotions enter the equation. And when they did, it made them feel like they had to hide that. So for some of you, this is a continuation of the reading I did earlier. There is something here about somebody learning from the situation and wanting to improve upon a romantic relationship they saw you in. And basically getting the vibe that someone saw another person treat you with not necessarily respect, and they want to make it better. They want to treat you right. Because we've got the star after the wounded warrior. We've got somebody who has acknowledged or thought about the fact that you've been going through some really difficult times and they want to like kiss it and make it better. Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Cups. There's something here about your character staying intact, even though you'd been mistreated by this family member or relationship ex. And it really made this person fall for you. Maybe you just handle yourself really intelligently or respectfully. You don't let anybody bring your vibe down to their level. You are who you are, and either you're making me mad and I say it, or you're making me happy and I say it, like there's something very straight shooter about you. All right, we're going to move to Christina's favorite, the Egyptian tarot. Gotta love the watchers, right, Debbie? It's fun times. Here I am signing up for it every day. You guys are right. The warriors are the best. And Patricia, I think that's exactly what you're meant to do, right? Ooh, you might be seeing the number 3 a lot because here we already have 33 with the key. And then we have the 3 of Wands and the Empress at the same time. So this is definitely implying that you've been able to make changes or take action on something that you know will put you in a better place or get you into a more peaceful situation. This could have been leaving a different relationship or leaving a setting, leaving a job. But with the Empress and the 4 of Wands, this feels like whatever you've been through in the last, call it 6 to 9 months, this has helped you elevate. This has leveled you up because 4 of Wands is also about like bossing up. Like you beat that level's boss, now you're going to the next level. And you're at Empress level, which is not very easy to obtain. And keep in mind, this could be anybody. You don't have to be a female. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, right? And then we also have you guys with the emojis. Oh, Lord. We've got the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think this person self-sabotaged, or this person saw somebody else kind of make your life a little bit difficult. Like, even though you were doing your best or you were trying to give your, you know, blessing, make things better, there's still a sense of not getting what you put forth. So, I don't know, you guys, somebody feels like they didn't do right by you and that they kind of cheapened whatever experience you had. And I'm not even saying you guys made out, but this person feels like they need to, at some point, be honest about how they feel for you because they, on some level, also think that you're going to be moving on. You may have already expressed that you're interested in moving forward, moving out of state, moving out of the town that you currently live in. Whatever it is, this person is concerned they're going to lose you. There's something here about memories of you helping this person get through a pretty difficult situation. Maybe you did something particularly endearing, particularly kind when somebody was bullying them or making them feel small. You gave them a reason to laugh or feel like you did have everything sorted. Like, you gave them support. You showed them some love, right? So this person has kind of been struggling with how to deal with this situation because they may have a connection here to somebody that has done you wrong. So, in other words, this could be kind of like in the other reading, a friend of your love interest that has noticed your love interest not put in the effort that they should, and they feel like they can do a better job. All right, we're gonna go for the Kipper, Flipper, Skipper, Try Tipper. I think that's a kind of plate, right? Like food, steak. Yeah. We've got poverty and marriage. For many of you, this is screaming, I've stayed in a relationship longer than I wanted to because of finances. And I get that this is more so the other side of the equation, but obviously take it how it resonates. Sometimes it takes a while to save up and make a big change in life, right? But again, we have the card marked with number 3. So I do think you're seeing threes, or you will at some point. There is somebody here in immature feminine energy that is false. This is somebody who may seem like they're offering support, but they really aren't. Or they may be, why do I feel like somebody is going to downplay this communication? You may have a friend or a family member who wants you to look at communication in a certain way. There could also be somebody who, like a third, like a friend in between you two, who says they're going to communicate a message and they don't. But we'll get some more information on that. Hi, Cancer King. Welcome. And Veronique, welcome. All right. I think what we should do is go with this is the Morgan Greer. Victory. Knight of Rods, which is the Knight of Wands. We have that in the reverse right here. Somebody needs to hear you eating your soup or sitting on the couch, also watching football at the same time. Just kidding. There's something here about needing to just take that action and say what you need to say instead of thinking about how anything is gonna, end. Somebody's a little bit too concerned over what the response would be and just needs to like shoot their shot, right? We have the Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands in the reverse, or Ace of Rods. So this person is thinking about making a love offer to you, but really nervous in terms of what that new beginning would actually look like. What does living together look like? What does dating you look like? There may be some significant barriers or obstacles that you have to find a way around, like families not approving of each other, distance, religious conflicts, something along those lines, kids. Maybe neither of you can change the school district that your kids are a part of, whatever it is, there's a block here. But this masculine is getting a lot of messages that he's about to lose this opportunity altogether or lose you altogether. So there's some kind of change coming your way. And they are getting some sort of update, maybe in their dreams or in songs, that lets them know this is not, this is a limited time offer, right? This isn't going to last forever. So we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. All right, So basically, what I see is the masculine has to choose to let go of a relationship that is basically transactional. Somebody who is, I mean, I'll take it. There isn't a lot of love here. This is maybe, you look good in jeans, but you pay my bills. Like somebody has to let go of the comforts that are not rooted in passion or love. So if you're staying with somebody because they put a roof over your head and you don't feel like working, that's codependency. You have to address that, right? So basically someone has to decide, am I willing to change how I live or where I live for this love? And this King of Rods, he's looking at this whole situation. And I think at this point, looking this way is also saying, oh my gosh, there are other people interested in my person. Now I'm seeing this Knight of Rods, Knight of Cups as two distinct offers. There's some sort of block, basically giving this King of Rods enough time, who is also this King of Cups. So he does know how to get his emotions. He just has to actually do it. It's like Ben Stiller, do it, do it. We have the Star coming out to clarify the Six of Wands. The concern here is whether or not there can be forgiveness and healing after some sort of betrayal here. I feel like there was external influence or possibly like friends that you had in common that came in between the two of you. And with the Six of Cups in the reverse, somebody has really been struggling to take action on the emotions that they have. Because the Knight of Cups, he's a little bit flimsy, just a little bit less reliable than a Knight of Rods. A Knight of Rods, this is somebody who's going to take action. This is fast moving energy. It might be, aimless or without a plan, but they're going to take action. This Knight of Cups is a little bit like more so like start, stop, hesitant kind of energy. We also have the High Priestess in the reverse. And so, in particular, this Knight of Cups is freaking out because if they come towards you, they don't know how you would respond. And this is somebody who likes to know how a conversation is going to end before they start it. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Wands. So this person's gotten a piece of information, and it could be you're moving or somebody is moving towards you. It could be this person knows these people are trying to visit wherever you are, and that leads to loss because this is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There is no ambiguity here for this King of Rods. He knows that loss is the end, like the ending, right? How this goes. But now we have Eight of Wands. So it's like, okay, I have like 60 seconds left on the clock. Now's a great time for like whipping that basketball all the way down the freaking court, right? I might make it. Like I'm picturing the scene in Home Alone where they're just like running through the airport. I think there's maybe more than one of those, but you get the general idea of urgency. Because there's something else here that will come around for the Divine Feminine here. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out sideways, I feel like there's a materialistic feminine energy that is trying to use money to keep this King of Rods in a specific place that is basically stuck. This could be like a mother energy or an aunt, something along those lines. But I think what I really see is somebody deciding to make their own decisions. And that includes both people. I think the feminine energy is also deciding, I don't have to tell everyone my business. And also, if I have to do everything on my own, that's fine. I can do that. And that's what's basically communicating that your boundaries are serious. And with the Page of Swords, this person is still watching you. But you know what I kind of feel? I feel like there's somebody giving information to this King of Wands. Maybe even somebody like keeping other people at bay or like covering for this person. So if this person's traveling to go see their love interest, this, little brother or good friend is like, oh, no, no, Billy's just sick right now. It's cool. So secretive. All right, we're going to continue with the Crow Tarot. What else do we have for this? Three of Wands. Right on top of the Three of Wands. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Basically, this person has been struggling to sleep at night. We may see the Nine of Swords yet, but they're freaking out because they feel like it's only a matter of time before they hear that you are somebody else's or that you are engaged or married or whatever it is, something that makes it impossible for them to be with you, right? And that's even more difficult than the idea of actually having to reach out. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This feels like this person doesn't know how to find you. We have the Nine of Cups kind of coming out sideways. So I'm taking this to mean that we've got somebody who is a little bit confused on what they want, what they're ready to move forward with. And I think more importantly, how to get what they want. And I don't think this is somebody who's used to chasing. I think this is somebody who's quite used to just like letting things happen organically. Like if I see you, I see you. If you're at that party, cool. We can like have a beer together. But if you're not, then I might talk to Ellen. We've got Strength and Temperance in the reverse, indicating that there is some imbalance that has caused delays here. I'm glad to hear that, Cancer. It's important to keep something stable, right? It helps us regain that stability in the other areas of our life too. So this person basically is finding that they feel worse, not better, the more time passes. So without having had the strength to balance things out or apologize with you, this sense of loss, this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, is growing heavier. This person can't erase how they feel. And with the Four of Wands in the reverse, this feels to me like things are getting worse. Like for someone out there, this person accidentally said your name to somebody else. Doesn't have to be like a relationship. It could be a friend. Maybe they were asleep and they said it because they were dreaming about you, but there's something here about them showing little signs that they're thinking about you. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is making them realize that they have to just like find their cojones and communicate. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, that's bringing somebody out from the cold. So if they ghosted you, I definitely see this as communication to you. For others of you, this person may just like show up if they know where you live. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I feel like that's about somebody kind of letting go of preconceived notions about you. I feel like somebody is looking at this from a different perspective. Like instead of it being the one that got away or missed opportunity or I messed that up, that's just like, whoops. They're seeing it as something worthy of saving. It's like really weird analogy for you guys. Let's say you go and get a double scoop of ice cream. on a waffle cone and it's stacked high. And if one fell onto the ground, you'd probably be like, shit, guess I can't save that. But if they both fall, you could probably save that top one. I wouldn't look at you funny. I mean, I would do it. This person's like, okay, you know what? I mean, I feel like I can fix this. I feel like I can make this better. And so they're going to reconsider taking action here. And I think I called the Nine of Swords. So there's something about needing to stop letting anxiety control whatever they're thinking about and instead basically coming up with a plan to have a conversation so that they can address what they've been obsessing over, right? Divine timing. It's, if I may say so, it's a son of a bitch, Doesn't care what your preferred timing is. We got this. We know when it should happen. Just wait, just a couple more years. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. I think this person is waiting on like a paycheck or something to get finalized pertaining to their money. Something that enables them to move where they want to, go on a trip with you, something that you can do together, but they want to have this financial security first. All right, we're going to clarify with the miniature Rider-Waite. Thanks, ladies. Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants to talk to you about what they want. I think they want a relationship with you. Tell me about marriage. Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse. Someone feels like they were manipulated into a relationship situation, or they were manipulated by the person they were in the relationship with. But they have seen this person's true colors. And I think they're basically, with the Seven of Cups, reviewing their options and trying to like keep the peace. Like, things aren't really going well for us, but you know what? I'm going to keep my cool, right? I don't need to make this like a war zone. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. Wheel of Fortune, eh? Ace of Swords. So this King of Cups is convinced that in order for his luck to change, he needs to be honest. He needs to address the root cause of why he's struggling to sleep at night. And it's because he was willing to walk away from somebody that he loves for somebody that he doesn't. So it begins likely with being honest to an Empress in the reverse, but also explaining what happened when he snuck away. Well, this is interesting. So we had the Seven of Swords. So oddly enough, this person tried to, well, I guess did sneak away from you, ghosted you, or created some issue so you would stop talking. And then they've been basically ever since trying to resolve their life so that they can kind of sneak their way back to you. With the High Priestess in the reverse, I see this as somebody like, ah, shit, that was the wrong way. Like, just doing a 180 because that time away was kind of brutal on this person, right? The whole absence makes the heart grow fonder is generally a pretty accurate representation. So let's see what this Eight of Wands is, please. Fast communication, fast action. For some of you, this is somebody literally like hopping on a plane to come see you, hopping in a car to come see you, because they know they've been wallowing in their sorrow for long enough and it's time to take action. If they don't, they'll have kind of more to be upset about, I think. Hi, Lucy. Thank you for the compliment. Can I tell you that I Love Lucy is like one of my favorite shows? So you're totally a redhead in my mind right now. All right, we've got 10 of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Swords, and Strength. So here's the like bottom line, right? We have somebody who, with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, has basically inspired someone else to work on their boundaries and address what makes them feel weak or insecure about pursuing what they want. So that's how the twin flame thing is supposed to work, right? Generally speaking, you have a divine feminine who recognizes her self-worth, decides to walk away from a situation that hasn't been working out, and then that absence and those boundaries inspire someone else to do the right thing in their own love life, right? So this Strength card indicates that the devil would be in the reverse. Tell me about the cross, please. So the ego death up here. Knight of Wands. I think somebody had to address an ego. Two of Swords in the reverse, or maybe just a tendency to keep things as physical or sexual connections. Because remember, this person assumed that they were just really attracted to you. So, go on, watch Basil. Doing something right. Hey, Coop, welcome. Did I miss you? Sorry, I got excited about Miss Lucy. We have the Emperor. This is somebody ready to stand up for what they want and ready to speak the truth. I get good vibes off of this Emperor. Tell me more about the Magician, please. Three of Wands. This kind of came out sideways and then flipped over. I feel like this is somebody who has not taken action on fantasies or dreams or plans that they made in their head about how they would finally tell you that they're in love with you. And they're like literally doing the whole Phoenix thing, like rising from the ash, like, you know what? I think I could actually like do the thing and then like, you know, get what I want. Tell me about Temperance in the reverse, please. New beginning, bad planning. Actually, you know what I think this is? So the Two of Wands in the reverse can signify bad planning or a lack of planning. I think this is more like somebody not planning anymore because they've done plenty of it and just like picking up and leaving. Again, there for some of you, there's a piece of information with this Page of Swords that motivates someone into action because they realize it's real. Like there's actually a possibility that you're going to walk away and never walk back, right? Thank you, Voodoo. You're so sweet. All right, I think Gypsy Oracle, and then we'll call it a day because we're getting up to 40 minutes almost. I like to deal with my audio, make me sound silly. We have Merchant in the reverse. Someone maybe needed to sell a major asset like property or a car, something along those lines before they could move forward. However, with misfortune in the reverse, I do feel like this person is comfortable or still able to, do what they need to do financially. But there was somebody, an older feminine energy, that was trying to convince this masculine energy against pursuing you or against whatever drama might come your way. So I don't think this person's telling mama. Sorry, mom. I'm I'm just sick. It's no big deal. Actually, I'm in a different country. Like somebody is planning a surprise and they're leaving somebody out of the equation that had previously given them some kind of like self-serving advice. Yeah. I wanted to put this on false person. This is this same energy. Whoever this is, mother, sister, ex girlfriend, somebody was encouraging this person to let you go. And now your person's like, false. You lose. They're going to make their own decision. So we have servant and sorrow in the reverse. This feels like deciding that even if you're well cared for in a love relationship or in a living situation, it's not the same as being in love. So it ended up being a bit torturous for this person to stay where they were, even though, again, it seems like they were well taken care of. It was just, it felt jarring because it wasn't the authentic life this person could have, right? Faithfulness.
Oh, they went everywhere, you guys.
All right, so we have money, child in the reverse. I mean, if I could be honest, like honestly, you guys, what I see here is somebody who is upset at how somebody else treated you. They either were not good helping with actual children, or they were a bit infantile or unwilling to contribute to some new beginning. Like maybe you always had a dream of buying a house together, buying a boat together. There's something here about you pulling all of the weight and this other person, the King of Cups, wanting to be faithful to you and kind of make up for this loss or this detriment, this like toxic relationship that you had. We've got wedding and soldier in the reverse. They want to show you that you can be married and not fight. Be married and not feel like you're the only one fighting for that. This person wants to show you what a real relationship should look like, and they're healed. So, this is pretty awesome, you guys. This is a good reading. I hope you resonated with it. Thank you so much for all the sweet things you guys have been saying. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I think I'll be back in a little bit with one more, maybe two. Bye, guys.